Angela Lin, creator of Happy Abundant Freedom. In this video, I want to share with you how you can simply say 2 words that will improve your happiness and spread happiness to those people around you. Now, earlier today I was on the bus and I saw this mom with her son, and they were getting off the bus. So the mom actually turns around to the son and says, "Well, what are you going to say to the bus driver?" And then the son turns to the bus driver and gives a great big smile and says, "Thank you," and then happily gets off the bus. Now, I don't know if maybe when you were younger, perhaps your parents told you to say thank you. I know my parents definitely did. They always reminded me to make sure I say thank you. And perhaps as we grew older, our parents forget to remind us to say thank you because they figured that we should know to say thank you by now. And maybe we are more stressed out in our lives, we're busier with our lives, so we don't take that time to simply say thank you to the people around us. I just wanted to, do a little bit of a test, and I tried different ways of saying thank you, like thank you or thank you, and I timed it. Now, regardless of what variation, it all came out to around just 1 second for the simple 2 words of thank you. And so that means that 1 second of saying thank you, you can say it 50 times today, and it still would be less than a minute out of your 24-hour day. Less than 1 minute to say 50 thank yous today. And so, why should you say thank you? Well, there's actually 3 reasons that I can think of right now. First, the act of saying thank you means you feel gratitude, and gratitude leads to improved health. As research has shown, gratitude will allow you to reduce your anxiety, your depression, and lower disease symptoms, but it'll also help you improve your immune system and have a better quality of sleep for yourself. So that's the first reason. The second reason is when you say thank you, you're showing that other person that you appreciate what they did for you. They took time out of their life to do something for you that they don't necessarily have to do. That's time they could have spent doing something else that they wanted to do with their life, but they decided to choose to do something for you. And the third reason is because that perhaps you need something and you need help from somebody again in the future. Well, if you said thank you to them before, they know that you appreciate them, and they're more likely to do whatever it is that you need help with for you again, because they know that you appreciate them. Now, just something about myself. When I was growing up, my mom would cook mainly in our house, and oftentimes, sometimes I might complain. I'm like, it's the same thing over and over again that we're eating. Why can't you change up the dishes? They all taste the same now. And I didn't really appreciate the fact that she was cooking for me, even though she was working and had to rush home and prep cooking for us. You didn't really understand that when you were younger. And one time, my mom actually went back to Taiwan to visit all my relatives for vacation, and so I was left at home and I had to cook for myself. Now, I don't know if you've ever had that experience where you cook for yourself and it really didn't taste that good, didn't turn out that good at all, had no practice. And so I struggled when my mom was gone cooking for myself, and it definitely didn't taste anywhere close to the cooking that she had. So when she came back, I was so thankful for the fact that I simply didn't have to cook and that she cooked for me. And even though perhaps each day, every day, we're eating pretty similar dishes, and it wasn't something spectacular, it was just, the average dinner or average meal. But I was thankful. I was thankful because somebody else, my mom, she took that time, she took that effort, she put her love into cooking for us. And so after that time when she came back from vacation, every meal now I say thank you to her. And I'm grateful for the fact that she cooked dinner or she cooked a meal for me. And so it works wonders now, because now I'm thankful, I'm happy, because now I have amazing food to eat. And sometimes if she cooks something that's more special, then I'll compliment her. Or if something I thought today tasted really great, I'll let her know. I'll be like, thank you. That dish was amazing. It looks awesome, and that the way that you marinated this, fantastic. So I would let her know specifically as to what I'm thanking her for. And now she tells me she's happy to cook for me because she knows that she feels appreciated and loved for what she does. So a lot of times it works in your home. Something simple. If somebody's cooking for you or doing something for you, just thank them. This way you'll be happier because you'll feel that gratitude, and they'll be happier because they feel appreciated by the things that they've done for you. Now, it also works in the workplace as well. So when I was auditing, a lot of times we're under a lot of stress, and I had to lead my teams. We were working long hours, like 10, 14, 16 hours each day, and we're under high stress situations because there were lots of deadlines. Some things were out of our control. Now, how could I keep my staff motivated? Because one of the things that I realized happen is a lot of times people leave their companies because they don't feel appreciated. And even if it's a really high-paying job, they still leave because they simply don't feel appreciated by the people who they work with. And so I knew this, and I knew that my staff, they were putting in lots of hours, lots of energy, lots of effort, and we were stressed out. But what I did was to motivate them. I couldn't exactly give them a raise because I wasn't in that situation. So I had to give them something that wasn't monetary, that wasn't really external. And what I did was simply saying thank you to them after, perhaps at the end of the day, or perhaps after they did something that they did quite well. I thanked them. And even if that day there wasn't anything spectacular, but simply them being on my team, at the end of the day I just told them, thank you for your help. And I think that's part of the reason why they were willing to work for me, and we were able to get through as a team. And they could have gone elsewhere to other companies that maybe paid better with less stress, but they chose to stay. And more importantly, they chose to be working with me. And a lot of times I would get feedback from managers, and the feedback was often, Angela had a positive influence on the team. And I think part of the reason was because of the fact that I thank people for their efforts. Now, you want to make sure that when you're saying your thank you, you don't just, say thank you like something that you're on repeat, because then people know that you're just saying it. You don't actually mean it. And that's a big difference. There's one thing as to just say it. That's the first step. There's another way, which you need to show that you truly mean it. So every time that you say thank you, be sincere. Physically and emotionally feel that gratitude and thank them. Thank the people around you for their efforts. So what I want you to do today is go and thank 3 people in your life. Thank 3 people for something that they've done, or simply for the fact that they're just in your life and that you're blessed to have them in your life. So thank 3 people, and I want you to also challenge yourself to be as specific as you can as to what you're thankful to them for. So, for example, our buses, because we have a lot of snow sometimes, so sometimes the roads are really bad and the buses get stuck because the snow is so high that the bus can't get over it. Now, I actually had that happen where I was on the bus and the bus got stuck, and that's pretty bad because the bus is going back and forth on the hill. You don't really know when it's going to get unstuck. Sometimes it could be minutes, sometimes it could be hours. So now the bus driver, we had a lot of people on that bus, and he reversed, and tried to get out, couldn't. Reverse, tried to get out, still couldn't. And we were just spinning tires. And then after a few minutes, finally we were able to get out. And then we continued. And at my bus stop, when I was getting off the bus, I thanked him. And I was specific. So not only did I say thank you, I also added thank you so much for driving us in this amazingly bad weather with so much snow. And thank you for getting us out of that snow. So I was really specific as to what I'm thankful for. And you can feel free to thank strangers if it's just a bus driver, somebody that you come across. And be specific so that they know and that they can truly feel your appreciation. Because then afterwards, that bus driver also said, no, thank you. Have an awesome night. So that's something that I truly want to help you feel that sense of gratitude and also help you spread that happiness to other people. So say thank you to 3 people and be as specific as you can today. And if there's somebody that perhaps you might not be able to see today, but you want to thank them, simply just write them a card and then mail it to them. Write down what you're thankful for and then just mail it to them or email it to them or text them. Just to let them know that you feel gratitude and appreciation for having them in your life. Now, if there's somebody that you know who is sort of always complaining about life, etc., maybe you want to share this video with them, a friend or family member, just to help them feel thankful in their life and for what they have, for the people that they have in their life. And you know what? You can even take that initiative. Maybe you're thankful that they're in your life. So go and say thank you to them. And make sure you also check out the resource section that's below this video. I'll give you some ideas of perhaps some people that you can thank and why you should thank them. So that's all in the resource section below this video. And I would love for you to post comments in the comment section below as to who you thanked today and what did you thank them for. So please post in the comment section below this video who did you thank today and what did you thank them for. Because perhaps other people that's seeing this page, they'll see some of the people that you're thanking and what you're thanking them for. And they'll be able to also implement that in their life and go and tell the people that they care about, that they appreciate, thank you, and what they thank them for. So, thank you so much for watching this video. And here's to you, creating more happiness, abundance, and freedom in your life and your community.